Hello and welcome everybody to tonight's stinging, sweet dinosaur action on Arena in Explorer. As it usually is, I always play dinosaurs, as many of you know. Tonight, that big scary thing, Hivesping Wolverine from Bloomborough, added in to help against Stamping Sphere. Of course, there's many ways to take out artifacts, enchantments, but the art of this certainly caught my attention, and it's perhaps not the absolute strongest way to take out an artifact or an enchantment, but it also can fight, and it makes things a little bit bigger. Cut, how's it going? I'm good. I'm good tonight. Yeah. Hivesping Wolverine. I'm pretty sure it's sending maybe wasps out. So of course the wasps don't make honey, but you get the idea. Hornet Queen as well, which I'm still using. Both things have stinging in their art, so there's perfect synergy. I should be using this fantastic addition tonight. Will it stay in as the thing of... No, that's the thumbnail. 1 second. I didn't click on myself. I gotta reduce me a little bit. Just underneath that dino, yeah. Okay, looks good. All right. And again, as it always is, there's a link to the primer 2 hours that I made for this deck. It has changed a little bit since then, but the basic idea is the same with Ghalta. However, the thumbnail's sake for tonight, Hivesping Wolverine. What do I want? I want a creature when it enters, it destroys an artifact or an enchantment, but the creature when it enters, it destroys that. The Damping Sphere, which stops lands from tapping for more than 1 mana. It stops Castle Garenbrig, not fun. Sunken Citadel, that's rough. Stops everything, so that's nice. Thrashing Brontodon, yes, it could be, excuse me, could be good, could be better, possibly. Destroying Damping Sphere on turn 3 or turn 4 might make all the difference. So we'll see. But Hivesping Wolverine, it is a creature with at least 4 or more power, synergizing with Vaultborn Tyrant if that makes sense to do so. 5 ways. How's it going? Thrash him up, Nickels. I might. But I do love the package of Hivesping. Choosing one of these fantastic things. Thrashing Brontodon, of course, it has 3 power. It is a 3/4. It wouldn't trigger Vaultborn. Do I mind about that? The fact of this additional thing that takes out an artifact, triggering or not triggering. How important is that? Well, maybe not too much. So the Thrashing Brontodon, even though I have to pay mana to get rid of an artifact and I sacrifice Thrashing, could be good. Thrashing, of course, can block a creature. Then I can sacrifice it before damage is dealt. The creature that it blocked, the damage doesn't continue on through. So that's also a lovely thing. But back to the Hivesping, I get to fight a creature. That could be pretty darn important. So we add that in. You don't get that with Thrashing Brontodon. It's quite nice indeed. So you fight, you trigger Vaultborn because this is at least 4 power. Make something a little bit bigger with the counter, possibly. It is an interesting package. I probably should trim it and do something that costs 3 or 4. Getting that down, and then the following turn, likely, I'd be able to pop off because I have some Sunken Citadels and Castle Garenbrig, which are not hurt by the Damping Sphere that I just destroyed. But we'll see. Oh, it is just lovely. A nice little package. Something could be a little bit more expensive. Whatchamacallit, Titan of Industry, which I know a bunch of you guys use or are familiar with. That costs 7. Of course, if I'm really just looking to destroy an artifact, this would be better if the opponent has played Damping Sphere. It's definitely easier to get to 5 than 7 if Castle Garenbrig is turned off. 2 less. Of course, quite different cards, but you get the idea. Something cheap that doesn't rely on the accelerated explosive mana of Castle Garenbrig's ability. Otherwise, nothing too fancy. Well, I guess it is pretty fancy because I trimmed Leyline of Sanctity. I'm trying it, so don't worry. I'll probably bring it back in if Mono Black Waste Not becomes too popular. Oh, rough stuff. Pithing Needle instead to hit Field of Ruin, Quintorius combo. Again, any card with an activated ability. Lovely. Possibly Fable? No, that would be a good thing. Some people thought Fable might be banned with the announcement, but that was not the case. And yeah, Hornet Queen still in there. Lovely, lovely creature to buy myself some time and trade with anything. Due to that Swarm of Death Touch, I love it. Good stuff. Alpine Moon though, I probably want all 4 copies. We'll see. Oh, and I didn't even mention Boseiju Who Endures. I finally brought that card in. I can grab it with Commune. I can grab it with Sylvan Scrying. Archdruid's Charm, well, I would put it out, but Sylvan Scrying. What I'm getting at is I can use Sylvan to grab my Artifact Destruction for the Damping Sphere. That's pretty sweet. Of course, that hand is absolutely amazing. We've got a forest-type land with Commercial District, 2 Castle Garenbrigs. Technically, we should have all the mana we're ever going to need. I love a Tyrranax Rex. It does appear like we might be on track to drop it. Oh shoot. I got a ton of ramping spells. Will they get rid of Regisaur? Possibly. Would it be that bad? I'm going to be doing something. We're going to be getting there. Yeah. Hard to hurt. Hard to hurt that. There's so much good stuff. Regisaur Alpha, perfectly fine. Nubble Soup. Yeah. It's going good. Very good. Just started so far and had a, well, not so painful. I should grab. I don't want Sunken. I don't need Sunken, I would say. Get another Castle Garenbrig. I have something that I can do next turn for 3 to get the Sunken. I don't want to be playing one and then I wouldn't be able to play any of the stuff I have. Clifftop Lookout? Well, nah, it's got to be Sunken. I want to get to 7 next turn. Oh, look, it's Rakdos Transmogrify. I guess that's the deck I should hate against. Yeah. I wonder if they're going to cast Transmogrify on one of those zombie tokens. Oh boy, whoever would have guessed that. Maybe not. Oh, and okay, Indomitable Creativity, that no. Also similar. People got to go back, absolutely. But yes, definitely. Playing after the banning's cut, it's interesting. Nubble Soup, well, is when it enters, each opponent sacrifices a creature. That's not that bad. I could get rid of Clifftop Lookout. Technically, yeah. I think we'll do that. I mean, I'm playing Tyrranax Rex, and I'm still at 16, so I'm not super worried. That's for sure. Hopefully they don't have a way to get rid of it, but at least they're tapped out. So, oh my goodness, folks, we just drew Ghalta. I don't have anything to put out, so hopefully I draw next turn, but we'll see. I imagine I'll be dealt 7, maybe they'll sweep. Liliana of the Veil, no. Sheoldred's Edict. Doesn't seem like a great thing to grab, though. The Dusk Mangler. Huh. I don't know if I've ever seen that played. Oh, okay. Rakdos Rottenmouth. Huh. I guess, technically, Ghalta is not going to be that impactful. Oh. We'll just kill him. Didn't really matter, but good stuff. Boom. And that is also a lovely thing. The Archdruid's Charm with the Sylvan Scrying, but also the Clifftop Lookout. I can sometimes simply get to preserve the Archdruids. I want to get there with the lands, with other stuff that only gets a land. The Clifftop, the Sylvan, preserve the Archdruids. Later on, I maybe get to grab Ghalta if my hand is stacked, or just grab another land, or I take out something to get them. However, Rakdos Rottenmouth, I haven't faced it on stream yet, but I have faced it on my phone. It's rough stuff. Sometimes. Do I like Hornet Queen? Is there anything that would help in this particular matchup? Again, the Dusk Mangler. When it enters, we sack a creature, discard a card, and lose 4 life. It's not the scariest thing in the world. Certainly a lot less scary than the Vein Ripper. But the Rottenmouth Viper, for anybody that maybe hasn't faced it, from Bloomborough, 6. As an additional cost, they may sacrifice any number of non-land permanents, tokens, artifacts, creatures. It costs 1 less for each permanent that's sacrificed. So they can really cheat this out very, very early. It's scary stuff. When it enters or attacks, they put a blight counter on it. For each blight counter, each opponent loses 4 life, unless that player sacrifices a permanent, a non-land permanent, or discards a card. So it enters, they do that. When it attacks, another one goes on, so we could potentially lose 8 life. When it goes back around to their turn, you get the idea. It stacks up. Very, very scary stuff, but yeah, I say we keep it the same. Could be good. I imagine they have a decent bit of removal, but I should look at a stock list if there is one. There might not be a whole lot. It's just stuff that makes tokens because they want to cheat out something big. So they forgo removal and, well, they hope what they're doing is big and bad enough. Kinda like what I'm doing here. I do love that. I don't think we need to have it untapped. We don't need to go with Commune yet. We have 3 lands. I'll get to Clifftop. Sylvan Scrying next turn. Gonna grab that Sunken Citadel. Hopefully. Okay. That Bitter Reunion is going to be rough. So like I mentioned, with the Rottenmouth Viper, it enters, gets a blight counter. They can pay 1 and sacrifice this to give it haste that same turn. And then it attacks and 2 more triggers. So 3 in total. On the turn it enters would be rough. Painful. Painful stuff. Sylvan Scrying, though, we'll look for the Sunken. I'm going to play that next turn. We won't do the Clifftop Lookout. Playing Sunken and going with Commune. Yeah. Maybe we get another Sunken. That wouldn't be too bad. At the very least, we get to play Clifftop. I'm going to grab Ghalta if Ghalta is there. Good. We have a Forced and a Boseiju. Playing one of those plus the Clifftop, we're going to be getting to 8. Possibly. We should be at this rate. Hopefully nothing too bad. Oh boy. Okay, well, they're getting rid of Ghalta. Stampede Tyrant. I have played against the Quintorius canned deck 5 ways. Yes, very, very scary stuff for sure. But I do have the Pithing Needle. Artifact for 1, we name Quintorius canned, and it's a useless card. So we do have a pretty fantastic way to shut him down there. Now, Clifftop it is. Archdruids, we might search for Ghalta, potentially. I think we got a decent chance here to get him. I gotta say, I do like another Castle Garenbrig. If we draw Ghalta, Stampede Tyrant, another one, next turn, they potentially are dead. I would say definitely 5 ways. Get a Pithing Needle, perhaps not the Saviors of Kamigawa version, foil. I think that was its first printing. That was kind of around when I started playing, 17 years ago or so. But I think it's pretty cheap. I think every single person should have a playset of Pithing Needle. Just in your back pocket. It doesn't have to be in the 75 in your sideboard. It's just a generally good thing. And being an artifact, you can use mana of any color to play it. Lovely. Doesn't look like they have anything too painful. Kind of tempted to go with, whatchamacallit. What do you call it? Leyline of Sanctity. Oh, for my goodness, I can't believe I forgot that. Protect against some of this hand hate, but I don't think it's a super duper scary deck. Might as well have the Clifftop block this now decently sized goblin. Save myself from taking 4 and, well, we got to 8. Oh, okay. Yeah. 6 lands, play T-Rex. We're going to be playing the Clifftop. Maybe they'll do something to that. What I'm getting at is I have Archdruids to search for Ghalta. I think we should be safe being at 16. Have to hope that Bitter Reunion, no, isn't used to have the Rottenmouth Viper attack. But even if it does, Clifftop Lookout would be able to block the Rottenmouth. If they have no more Hand Hate, Thoughtseize, or Extract the Truth, they might just be done for. Boy. Perhaps they want to take the Lookout out because it's going to block something big. Oh, Rottenmouth coming in hot. Oh, okay. 3. That's not fun. I'm going to wait and see what they get. Oh. Okay. Discard a card. I guess it is. Huh. Interesting. Well, that's rough. Yeah, okay. Well. I don't know, it didn't seem super impactful. I should have maybe considered that. Huh. Okay, hold on a second. Let's think about it. What do I want to do against that? That actually was not very fun. Each opponent sacrifices a creature, so Leyline of Sanctity giving us hexproof would not target, it would not stop that because the Dusk Mangler is not targeted. We really just have to probably pop off as good, as fast as possible. Yeah, that's about it. I guess that does the trick. But yeah, we could have possibly destroyed one of the treasures, reducing the number of Dusk Manglers that they got. Would that have helped? Hard to say. But I think that it's I like this hand, hopefully. Nope, I don't like this hand. Ripping Sylvan Scrying, unfortunately. Okay. Okay, good stuff. That is quite hilarious. Yeah, whew. You just get a replacement when they get rid of it. Hopefully, Clifftop Lookout sticks around. I guess it's not sticking around. We still got Commune, Archdruid's Charm at some point. That's going to be lovely. Clifftop gone 100% without question. That's what's happening. Okay. I mean, I thought for a second maybe we're going to get fortunate, huh? Oh, good stuff. Possibly make 7 next turn. The Vaultborn Tyrant would be pretty sweet. Oh, okay. Well, I should have got Leyline of Sanctity. Yeah. Actually, I'm kind of tempted to just get rid of both Regisaur Alphas. I say we... No. Both Regisaur Alphas. I like the sounds of that. At the moment, I can't even play it. If I get a land that enters untapped, I would be able to make 7. Oh, I still don't. Okay, that's rough. Pain. Pain and suffering. Okay, yeah, I wish I had Leyline of Sanctity. That's what I get for removing it from the sideboard. Man, it's just hand hate. Whew. Does the trick. Yeah, do like an Archdruid's Charm. We'll see if we're mostly dead right here with the Dusk Manglers and the Rottenmouth Viper and whatnot. Maybe they don't have Indomitable creativity. Huh. Oh, they do. Okay, they do. Want to see how much X is. 2, 3. It's probably going to be... Oh, 2. Not too bad. Question is, do I want to take out a treasure? I say I take out a treasure. And hope I get to 7 next turn. We'll see. Right, at least they only got one bad thing. Phew. Get rid of T-Rex at this point. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Guess it didn't really matter. Huh. Okay, well, I'll, yeah. Flabbergasted, I guess you could say. I've never faced off against that particular creativity variation. It certainly did the trick. If I face it again, we're going to bring the pain. Don't worry. I'll get him. Easy enough to hate against. Leyline of Sanctity would have completely, well, not completely hosed that, but creativity is, that's a rough one. For sure. Boros the Wingding. Huh. I imagine it's something else, probably black. Just a hunch. Still looks like a decent hand though. 2 lands, Sylvan, Archdruids, and a Lookout. Commercial District, of course. Seeing if we have another land on top, hopefully. Oh, but I like a Sylvan Scrying. If they get rid of it, I know I'm going to be digging for Castle. Oh, okay. Thought it might be Thoughtseize there for a second. This is good. Never mind. I've done that before in the past. I've spent the mana, and I've had a land other than Castle Garenbrig above it. Boseiju is before C for Castle. It's not often that happens. I'm just so used to click, click, click fast, and well, there you go. I want to play the Clifftop Lookout. Deadly Dispute, getting rid of Witch's Oven. That's not too bad. Oh, hey, look. That's strictly better than Archdruid's Charm, which might have grabbed a castle, or, well, a Sunken. I got a creature plus a Sunken. Instead, Archdruid's may have just been a Sunken. Thumbs up there. Yeah, definitely cut. Going back to your comment. Oh, it was a very interesting way for creativity to play. Scary and certainly painful. We should be on track to do some good stuff. A bunch of lands coming up, technically, with Sylvan and Archdruid. Oh, and the Stomping Ground. Love it. Yeah. We need that castle. technically next turn they might be dead. I have 3 for Archdruids. I search for Ghalta, and with the Stomping Ground that I have, I'm going to be able to make 8. If they don't have hand hate, that will be great. And it will be sweet. Regisaur plus Carnage Tyrant. Maybe they have a bit of removal for Regisaur, but this does appear to be Golgari, Yrga, cat combo, food, whatever you want to call it. Looks like they... Oh, they're a wee bit too slow. Just a touch. That spelled their doom. Hopefully I draw some other big dino for the turn. Any dino would be good. Oh, Commune with Dinosaurs. It's okay. We'll just do this, and at least I will be able to attack with a bunch of stuff. If they don't have removal for anybody, that will certainly be it. Oh boy. Is that gonna do it? They're killing somebody. Go for the throat. Oh. They also have removal for Ghalta. That's what I want to know. Or was the best removal they had... Oh! I think the best removal they had was Fatal Push. Man, that is such a good piece of removal for most other decks. Not this. Oh, it's like... It's pretty bad. When oftentimes the only thing you can kill is a dinosaur token, and you have to sit there and see all these big bodies come and hit you in the face. I like that point. Oh, if they play Yrga, we're dead. They got the cat in the graveyard cat out. Yeah, no, it not so much. Well, let me think. Activated abilities of sources with the chosen name can't be activated. You know what stops this? In its tracks. Pithing Needle. If we name Cauldron familiar, it is a food. Can't sacrifice itself. Or you can't sacrifice it. Or you can. Let me think about this for a second. I've never wondered about Pithing Needle for the Golgari food deck. Okay, no, that is a activated. I'm pretty sure it turns it off. We'll bring in Pithing Needle. We'll find out one way or another. And we'll get him. And we'll trim Clifftop Lookout. Okay. Well, that was unfortunate. We weren't big enough. Okay, whoa, that's not going to cut it. Ooh. One more. Okay, well, that will be it. Keep Palani's Hatcher, definitely. Multiple bodies one. I mean, I would like a Ghalta, but I would rather draw into lands and stuff that searches for lands a little bit sooner. Stitcher Supplier, not too bad. Just going to get the Pithing Needle down now. Maybe they destroy it with Boseiju who endures. Oh, well, give me another land. That would be good. Or we could just be dead from stuff. Man, that's a lot of cats in the graveyard. It is a little bit worrisome, for sure. Scavenger's Talons. Well, that is pretty darn rough. We'll name that, and they can't level it up. There we go, Scavenger's Talent. Okay. Took a while for me to find it, my goodness. Hopefully we've slowed him down a bit. Of course, we still have to contend with the Stitcher supplier. Chipping away for 3, every single turn is rough stuff. It's quite painful. Doesn't seem too bad, though. Oh, I think Pithing Needle is going to be doing the trick. Oh, in the Castle Garenbrig, we got Palani's Hatch, we got bodies. Whew. We're making something happen, and I can make 7. Phew. It was about the best thing I could have drawn. Really, any land would have been good, but... Oh, excuse me. Being Castle Garenbrig, extra good. Oh, my goodness. I guess we might as well attack with... I like that. Appears like they can't bring those cats back. They do have a food. Okay, Yrga. That's a body. Vaultborn would be lovely. Vaultborn or T-Rex. Okay, that's a bunch of Palani's Hatchers. We want to be cracking the egg, or the eggs, as much as we can. Do I want to be?
Ruthless aggression!
Yrga has gotten very big. Quite big. We say we attack with 3 things. Just in case they have removal for one of the creatures, I still want somebody to block Yrga next turn. Clear the way with the Stitcher supplier and hope we're safe. Hopefully. Watch him have 2 fatal pushes and we're dead from the big cat. Boy. Looks like they want removal for Pithing Needle. Okay, so they got it. I guess that will be it. They bring a cat back and, well, we die. We didn't take down cat food combo that time, but we'll get them. We'll get them next time. Hey, at the very least, you guys know Pithing Needle stops the cat from being sacrificed. Unfortunately, they found that Boseiju who endures. We did not endure long enough. Okay, we'll get him. We'll get him.
Grant me revenge.
And if you do not listen,
Then the hell with you.
Left Raru. The name sounds familiar. A lot of these names sound pretty familiar, but that hand seems a little familiar. It's going to be good. Might as well get a Palani's Hatcher, supercharge the Ghalta, which appears like we're going to be getting to. Oh, that was a red. Huh. That's pretty good. Sylvan Scrying, absolutely. I'm not goofing up. Not again. I'm not getting Boseiju. Make that mistake once. Oh, well, sometimes you just get another one. We will be able to make 7 next turn, though. Lovely stuff. 8 the turn after that. Playing Ghalta. What is the opponent on? Just mono red aggro of some sort. Eventually. I think it's probably just, okay, mono red mid-range, perhaps. I'd love to see a Vaultborn Tyrant. I always want to see Vaultborn Tyrant. Of course, it doesn't always happen, but it would be so lovely right about now. Yeah, that's okay. I don't think they're killing me next turn, so I say we supercharge the turn when we do the big thing. They're not in black. I mean, maybe they can deal 17 this turn. I don't expect it, though. I hope I beat mono green. I'm crossing my fingers. Oh, they grabbed their own Vaultborn Tyrant, which they can't play. Okay, yeah, that's looking good. We're at 8. They're not dealing 8. Okay. Surprise, you die. Oh, and I also got another Ghalta to boot. Smoked. Good stuff. Phew. It does make me feel a little bit positive. This isn't a super duper hyper aggressive mono red. Slightly slower, and that's going to benefit our case, our chances. Hopefully they don't have removal for Palani's Hatcher. Even if they do, we got a bunch of blockers and we're almost back up to full health just with that turn. Okay. Good stuff. Hornet Queen it is. I don't imagine a lot of their stuff has trample, so we trim the good old T-Rex and we get him. Get him good. I think for the most part I'm going to continue to leave the Clifftop Lookout in more often than not. I gotta say, it is really nice having more things for two or three. If I don't have an Archdruids on turn 3, at least I have the Clifftop, and that might make all the difference, as I've grabbed a Sunken Citadel tonight already with it. Oh, just so good. It really has elevated dinos, I think. Stampede dinos, at least. The pun intended. Double pun, because Clifftop high and the frogs jumping. That's good stuff. That hand is good stuff as well. 100%. Commune grabbing the next land. It might be Castle Garenbrig. Well, I'll take it. Hornet Queen could come in very, very key. Certainly commercial district next turn. Commune digs for castle. Okay. First we see what's... Oh. Do I want to risk it? Yeah, I'm going to risk it. And hope. Boom. Boom. There we go. Phew. That's the best possible thing that could have been done. Now we know we will get to 7. Is it going to be fast enough against this mono-red opponent? At least I do have the Hornet Queens. Makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. 6. 6 this turn. Maybe 10 next turn. We won't be left with a lot, that's for sure. Hopefully they don't play a Bone Crusher. Okay, they play. Okay, again, we're not quite dead, you know. Maybe we survive with the Hornet Queen. Oh, that's all right, 5 ways. I mean, I would hope I make no mistakes, but everybody makes mistakes once in a while, even if you've done something thousands and thousands of times. Maybe they give one of them double strike or something like that. Ooh. Or they can do 3 damage to me. I mean, we're technically not quite dead. Okay, yeah, no, that tends to do the trick. Yeah, if we were getting Hornet Queen down 1 turn sooner, 100%, well, they probably wouldn't have attacked with everybody, and Hornet Queen, though, does the trick. Could be a sweeper, slightly earlier, perhaps. Brotherhood's End is a classic one at this point. For 1 and 2 red, if I kept that hand, I would be dead. Because it has no land, so that's definitely going to be the one. I like it. Palani's to the bottom, big time. If it gets to turn 4, I'm playing Carnage Tyrant. Maybe I can make 7 on turn 4 by some twist of luck. Then it would be Hornet Queen. Yeah. Just landing a Carnage Tyrant might scare away some of their aggression. Enough. Sometimes it has done that. Burning Tree, huh? Interesting. It's been a long time since I've seen Burning Tree Emissary. I'll tell you that much. A free 2/2. What's not to love about that? Guess it is a little bit painful they got Archdruid's Charm there. Exiling it, but we'll get him, we'll get him. Eventually. Once they attack. Oh, okay. That tends to do the trick. We'll see if we get anything else next turn. Yep, yeah, no. Rampaging Ferocidon, that was Hornet Queen. That's 5 damage with the Hornet Queen. Palani's Hatcher is 4. Palani's plus the 2 eggs, then when she hatches it. Ooh, Rampaging Ferocidon sealed the deal. Of course, I mean, I could use it. I've used it in the past. It is a dinosaur. I just have to try and get a fly. It was bugging me before I started the stream here. I think I smacked it. I might have stunned. Oh, no. Okay. Get back into it. Yeah, no, just couldn't quite get it done against an aggressive deck. Darn. Take this again. Maybe I got it that time. I think I did. It's been all over the place tonight. That's for sure. Deck-wise. Man, that fly won't go down. The algorithm probably doesn't know what to do with me at this point. I don't think that's an actual thing. Just not a lot of people playing Explorer at this time of night. Or in general. I kind of want to risk it. Sunken is... Nah. Okay, that's better. I would say that's better. 2 Sunken Citadels. Certainly better than 1. Commune, poof. Dig for that 3rd land. Archdruids, poof. All of a sudden. T-Rex. Boom. Send Regisaur Alpha to the bottom. I may just need T-Rex at this point. Yeah. Eventually. Putting me to sleep. Do, do, do. Maybe this opponent went AFK. Maybe it's the free win of the night. It's actually been quite some time since I've gotten a free win. Of course, I'll take it whenever I get it. Really need the Jeopardy theme song for these moments. I keep saying that. I've said that for years now. I just don't want to get a copyright claim. Maybe I could work out a deal. That would be perfect. Where's that blue bar? Oh boy. Or maybe the opponent sees who I am and they're stream sniping. I don't imagine that's probably ever happened. Of course, it is a possibility. Oh boy.
Yes. Good Lord, what is happening in there?
Yeah. We're all asking that question. Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, definitely keeping 6. Of course, the timer ran down, and don't imagine they're playing. It runs down one more time, and then just goes kaput. The dinosaurs, so powerful. The opponent is shook. They simply couldn't take it upon themselves to press on the keys, frozen in fear. This is a good example. Maybe the opponent stream sniped me, and they saw the Tyrranax Rexes in my hand. They knew they had no chance, and they just walked away. They went to bed. They didn't even shut off their computer. Whew. Powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. Okay. You never know what you're going to get, but that was a nice quick one, showcasing the amazing and awesome power. Probably more powerful than pretty much any deck, because what deck could do that? So scary. Right. Hopefully it's a little bit faster. I'm actually hoping to face Azorius control. They find the Azorius control opponent a little bit faster. I mean, I'm not surprised I haven't faced it since the bannings. Again, all kinds of crazy stuff you never would have normally seen. It's just vampires often, Amalia, or was that stuff? People really didn't bother playing anything super duper out there. It does make it a little bit hard to combat stuff. If it is a bunch of stuff. That's alright though. We'll get there. We won't get there with that, that's for sure. Or that. No lands into only a Cavern of Souls is pain and suffering. Technically better. We got a land that gives us a source of green plus a Sylvan. Well, that's not nothing. If it's Azorius control, they would counter Archdruid's charm, I think. I'm pretty sure. You know, Commune with Dinosaurs might be better. I'll see what they play. Okay, that's what we're doing. Stomping Ground, 100%. Get Commune off before they can counter it and get the Cavern. Beautiful. We didn't see a sunken... Excuse me. A sunken... Oh, my goodness. I'm burping and yawning. Drinking more Pepsi Zero, but we didn't see a Sunken Citadel, so we know it's coming up. We've dug with a Commune. It's going to get there. I like all the land situations. The opponents, This is good for us. They know there's a cavern. They know it's dinosaurs. They know their counterspells are mostly useless. Archdruid's Charm, search for a Sunken. We'll wait until they maybe do something. We got time. I could make 6 that turn. I can make 7 next turn for T-Rex, but we'll leave it there. If they spend their mana, we'll go with Archdruids, grab a Regisaur, or... Oh, Strict Proctor. Well, isn't that a card? You know, we're going to go with T-Rex. I'm going to wait with that Archdruid's Charm. T-Rex to draw out a sweeper. I want Strict Proctor gone, which a sweeper from the opponent, of course, would do. Actually, I think will happen. But the Archdruid saving that, I could... Oh, they got the sweeper. Good. This is... There you go. Oh, shoot. Whoever would have guessed that would have happened. Oh, my... I can't make 8. It would be great if I could make 8, because then they would be dead. Technically don't need a Sunken Citadel at this point. Do I like Regisaur? Kind of, ish. I think we might be safe to maybe go with Ghalta. But to also draw out a counterspell on Archdruids. Keep in mind, they're going to untap 2 at the end of their turn. I'm going to wait till they untap 2 because I want them to spend 2 on Archdruids thinking they're going to be safe. But they're not going to be safe. Hold on, just wait. Untap the 2 and I think we get a chance to cast it. Good. Oh, I need the land or the dino. Please don't counter this. Oh my goodness. Oh, don't do it. Oh, maybe they did. Okay. 2 Regisaurs it is. 2 Regisaurs to make them soar? Perhaps. Oh, and a Vaultborn Tyrant. Well. Huh. I guess they die. Good game. Phew. It is interesting though. Strict Proctor. 5 ways. I think you said you faced off against... Azorius control, Lotus Field, they scooped when you played the Alpine Moon, which I also have. I imagine it has to be Azorius Lotus Field control. I don't know any other deck that uses the Strict Proctor. Any other Azorius deck that uses that and not Lotus Field, but maybe people are switching it up. Pithing Needle, Stop to Fairy. I say we trim Clifftop Lookout. I think there's a good chance that Clifftop probably would be countered whenever we do play it. Archdruids being an instant, we can respond to the opponent spending mana. Maybe they tap out. Boom. Then we get to do something. So, Pithing Needle big time. If the Fairy can't do anything, that is going to be very good for us. Yeah. Just happy we got the job done even after mulliganing so much. Ooh. Yeah. Could work. Ish. You know what? I like that. We're on the draw. Get some things. Palani's to the bottom. Big time. Get that Pithing Needle down. Turn 1. Kind of want Commune. Now we'll go Pithing Needle. Draw out a counterspell by... Where's the Fairy? Hero of Dominaria. Draw out a counterspell maybe by going with Commune, then maybe Sylvan Scrying would be... Oh, High Noon. That does a whole lot of nothing. I've used High Noon myself, because when I do one thing in a turn, Ghalta, the opponent is dead. Because Ghalta puts everything out. I only need to do one thing to kill you. So I kind of like that. Cavern, boom. Grab the castle. Looking good. Dig with Commune next turn. Of course, I would like to have 3... Oh, well. Well, that was a perfect thing to draw. Of course, they could have Blame Destruction. Do I want another castle? Technically, we need a forest for the eventual castle to enter untapped. I will have 3 green playing the forest, 3 green untapped next turn, and I'm able to make 7 coming up, or possibly 8 if we have an opening for Archdruid's Charm here. Wandering Emperor, wow, there's our opening. Beautiful stuff. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go with another Castle Garenbrig just in case they have Field of Ruin. I don't want them to ruin my chances. Okay, not too bad. What might they have? Oh, we're about to find out. Something that can counter this, send it to the top or the bottom. Oh, okay. Tishana's Tidebinder. Maybe not. Huh. Interesting. Okay, okay. Removal on Palani's Hatcher, I think, is coming up. Maybe not. Do they not have removal? Oh. We'll see if they have Settle the Wreckage. I hope not. Cross your fingers. Cross your claws. Boom. See? Things can be painful. You know, it wasn't our night for the first few matches. Just almost got there. It's not like most of the matches are complete blowouts. I think many of you will agree if you've been watching a while. It may be aggro sometimes is a blowout, but for the most part it's, razor thin. Snatching a win right from the opponent's clutches, because boom, Ghalta dead. And I thought there was a decent chance. The opponent only had 3 cards in their hand. It's a lot better than 5 or 6. Phew. I do kind of wish I could see if they had a Supreme Verdict or something. Supremely not helpful in this case. I was so certain they would have removal for Palani's Hatcher, but we got him. Got him good in 2 as well. So 5 ways. At least I got revenge for you. I think that's a fantastic nightcap. Again, my mom's here, and well, I'll let her get to bed on something a little bit more comfy than the couch. Although our couch is pretty comfy, nice and long, but you get the idea. Yeah. Okay. Hello, Juan. How's it going? Hopefully all is well. I haven't tested that. No, I don't really do a whole lot of alchemy. It's my absolute favorite is Explorer, Stampede Dinos, mirroring Pioneer in paper. Alchemy, of course, doesn't do that too much. I guess I could, take another foray, dip my claw into alchemy and see what's going on. Certainly has been a lot of new additions, definitely. Oh, no. That's all right, Juan. Of course it is. Well, time-wise, I don't have as much time as I would like to do this, so I think focusing on one thing, even though I don't do it as much, you lump all my time spent together. And I've done this one thing a lot, even though it was spread out over a long period of time. And I want to keep doing that. Eventually do it more to 2 streams in a day, Juan. Wherever you are, if you're somewhere other than North America, Europe, anybody watching from Europe, maybe you catch me in the morning, 12 hours, roughly 12 hours before this, or 12 hours after this. You get the idea. Yeah. But no, absolutely. It's nice that you mention alchemy and trying different formats. Brawl, of course, on Arena. That can be pretty fun. And you guys, could face me in Brawl before. I've done that a couple times. Fan Fight Night. Of course, you know what you're likely going to be facing, but I still have a good time with that. Yeah. But yeah, we'll leave it there for now. Juan, 5 Ways, Cut, Nooble Soup, Nichols, Commander Crane, Heaven, JDX, and anybody else watching right now, later on, have a good rest of your night or morning or evening or afternoon, wherever it is, whenever it is. And yeah, look forward to more Azorius devastation, and we'll see what I switch up next time. Peace.